Hey guys, it's China in town here, and you are back with a new video. So I know this weekend I was supposed to upload, but I've been having like the most difficult time trying to because in my last video I had mentioned that I had bought a new headset that came with like a mic on it, and it was working really good on my computer, but when I tried it on my laptop, it took me like hours to try to get that assembled, and I still had no luck. It was still glitching out. I don't know if it's because this laptop is just super old, because as you know, I had mentioned this in another video a long time ago. I played Tailor Tales on this laptop because this is where I played Neil's route, and so this is where I have all my saved progress at, like all my stories and stuff. So if we ever want to go back to Neil's or anything like that, we can. And so usually I just play Tailor Tales on my laptop and my other games on my computer, because at the time I was switching around trying to get all my games on the computer because I had just bought that computer. But I hope everyone's having a great day and had a nice weekend. I sure did. I worked a little bit, then I was off on Saturday, so I just mostly stayed home and tried to upload something, but I just had no luck doing it. And I went to this glass demo and I had a lot of fun. It was, I haven't really gotten out as much because of this pandemic, and I just haven't been in the mood to really go any places. It's just been at home mostly. And going to that glass demo, I had a lot of fun. I'm not really much of a conversationalist when I'm out and about with people, especially if I don't know them all like that or just now meeting new people. But I really did enjoy myself, and seeing them making like little shapes from glass and using like those fire to make the shapes and stuff. It was super cool. I liked it. So I would say if you've never been to like a glass demo or anything of the such, I would say go definitely check it out because it's really fun. But we're gonna get back into it. As you see, today we're gonna be back playing Tailor Tales. So I hope everyone's ready, because I have no idea what happened last time, because we haven't played this game in so long. And we're gonna get into it. And I hope you guys love her outfit. I actually took some photos of her with the camera option they have. She's super cute. Leave a comment, talk about how cute she is. But yeah, we're gonna get into it. This is chapter 6 of Dimitri's Route. Excited, same, such a mood right now. I'm so excited as well. I'm just so glad to be back in these YouTube streets, to be uploading and posting again. I really missed you guys. I really have. Now, what I was also planning on doing was actually looking into doing more story time type of videos. Probably going to be using like Sims 4 stuff with that more so particularly. But yeah, please look forward to that. If you're new to this channel, I would say welcome in. We have cupcakes over there with some juice on the side. Help yourself. Definitely, if you're new, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe for more, and I would definitely love you forever. I'm so excited. Okay, whatever Pooper's excited about is making me excited, because I sure don't remember. It's the opening day of Roasted. I've gotten up early to get everything ready. There's even balloons right outside the door. I'm so pumped up. Everything is cleaned up. All my clothes are being displayed on mannequins or racks. I'm absolutely brimming with pride. My grandma would have loved to see this day. Thank you, Grandma, for leaving me behind an inheritance so I could realize my dream. I unlock the front door and then stand behind the counter, smiling brightly. Okay, Poo-Poo, we see you. Black owned. Get your clothes at Roasted. Okay, it's all black owned, all of that, for real. An hour later, and I finally have my first customer. Oh, it appears to be 2 women actually. So my first 2 customers. Welcome, I greet them warmly. They nod their heads at me and continue chatting with me, with one another as they step inside the boutique. Anticipation wells up inside of me as my eyes follow them along, trying not to stare at them too much, but unable to really leave them alone due to my giddiness. I can't help it. Do they really see something they like? Will they buy anything? I just want to be able to sell my first piece. And just like that, the two women disappear from the boutique after browsing around for a couple of minutes. I keep up my smile. It's okay. Your first customer doesn't have to mean it'll be a paying one. The next one might buy something. I keep my chin up high. Oh no, y'all about to buy something in my store. Bring y'all's butts back here. Come back here. I know y'all got money. Y'all got them stimulus checks. I know y'all still got a couple dollars left over. Come back. It's almost afternoon and my spirits have been depleted a little bit. The number of customers have entered my boutique is something I can count on both hands, and the amount that purchase anything at all is non-existent. I never thought it was going to be this disheartening to see people leave roasted empty-handed. It's okay. The day still hasn't ended. It's all dark now, like, well, it's time to close, I guess. That was quick. I close up shop with a heavy sigh. My earnings for today is my earnings for today is a bit fat zero. Opening day should have had more people coming in to check out the place, but I didn't see that many customers today. It was in the low 20s and not a single one of them bought anything. My morale is low and my spirits are crushed. What a disastrous opening day. Not a single sale. I grit my teeth as I head to my workroom and try to finish a few designs to get my mind off a slow start. When I head back upstairs, I can smell dinner has been made. Oh, okay, so now I remember guys. Okay, so I would say if you're new to Tailor Tales, especially with Dimitri's Route, please, I have a whole playlist. I will leave a link in the description for his playlist. Please watch that from the beginning to now, before you get into fully, because I've been on a hiatus from YouTube. If you're new to the channel, I've been on a hiatus for nearly over 6 months. And so I'm just as confused as you guys are as to what's going on, but now I kind of remember what happened. Let's keep going. I can smell dinner has been made. I make my way into the kitchen to see Dimitri standing in front of the stove. Wait, Dimitri's home already? When did he get back? How long was I working for? I can't even remember. It's almost 8 o'clock now. Pooper! Dimitri greets me warmly. Hello, I greet him back. I stand next to him to see him making some kind of risotto or something. I don't know how to pronounce that word. It smells delicious and my stomach growls in response. Hungry? He asks as he shakes the frying pan. Starving, I answer. When did you get back home? I didn't hear you come in, I decide to ask. I came in the back. I didn't want to disturb your opening day or anything. How did that go anyways? Did you sell anything nice? Did the people like it? I've been thinking about it all day. Dimitri fires off one question after another. It's clear he's eager to know how the opening day went, but my smile falters and I stare down at the floor. It was okay, I say in a dull voice. Dimitri stops shaking the frying pan and looks at me, his eyebrows knitted together in confusion. That doesn't sound okay, he says in a low tone. Suddenly, my cheeks burn with the blush as I start to feel like a huge failure of a boutique owner. I squeeze my eyes shut and hang my head down low. I didn't sell anything, I confess to him. I hiccup sadly. My opening day was a huge failure. Oh no! Dimitri gives me a sympathetic look. Tears are starting to well up in my eyes after all these years and my hard work and my dreams. I feel like they've been crushed to oblivion. I couldn't even sell anything during the opening day. No, come here. Dimitri takes a step closer to me and wraps his arms around my back, pulling me into his chest to hug me. He rubs my back and says in a soothing voice, "It'll be okay. You don't need to sell something on your first day. You've still got more days left," he encourages me. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, Dimitri. I love how this is starting to, it seems like the romantic aspect is happening much quicker than with Niels. It seems like Niels, we didn't start getting romance stuff until chapter something. I was like, what? I pressed my face into his chest, wanting to hide from the world. I can't believe I screwed up so bad that I need Dimitri to comfort me. I sniffed softly. I really don't want to cry, but I'm feeling so down. My expectations of this day, I just expected so much more. I wanted to sell my clothes. I wanted to see people wear them. I mumble against Dimitri's chest. He starts to stroke my back with his hand, and all these feelings come flowing out of me. I work so hard, and yet not a single one. Dimitri shushes at me softly and continues to stroke my back. It feels warm. It'll come. Don't worry. How about I help you out for tomorrow? He asks. I push myself away from his chest and look up at him with a frown. Dimitri's hand stalls on my back and he looks at me as well. Help? I question. I know something that'll lure more people to your boutique, he says with a mischievous grin. His grin and that cute dimple of him make me calm down a little bit. I bet it did. I sniff once more, feeling a tiny bit better. And what's that? Dimitri chuckles. It's a secret, but I'll have it ready by tomorrow. No worries. Then Dimitri bends down and leans closer to my face and gently brushes his thumb across the corner of my eye, wiping away some wetness left behind by the tears that I've been holding in. That's so sweet. There will be no reason to cry after tomorrow, he reassures me. I blink at the sudden touch of his thumb. I'm acutely aware of the fact that he's been embracing me this whole time and touching my back. Oh, and I sort of left an imprint behind on his shirt. It's got 2 small wet spots where my nose has been. Ugh, got your boogers and snot on his shirt. He gonna have to change his shirt. Nasty. Well, that's a little embarrassing. Feeling a bit too self-conscious at the moment, I pull back from Dimitri completely and take a small step backwards. Dimitri suddenly tenses up as well, realizing what he's been doing, and he sheepishly rubs the back of his head. He mumbles over his words. Sorry for touching you like that. All right, we got an option. It's okay, I don't mind. Awkwardly say nothing. Let's get fierce with it, okay? It's okay, I didn't mind. I tell him with a slight shake of my head. Thank you. I think I needed that, Dimitri. I tell him honestly. It's nice to have Dimitri around like this. I would have been venting my frustrations at Sarah if he hadn't been here to calm me down. Dimitri gives me a bashful smile. It'll be fine. Your work is great and you will get recognition for it. I smile back at him. You're right. I shouldn't be so down on myself. I'll try harder tomorrow. My stomach makes an acute growling noise. It fills up the silence between us. I shyly look away from Dimitri, who cocks his head at me. I did tell you I was starving, I mumble. Dimitri laughs at me, then starts to plate the risotto and asks me to sit down at the dining table. Over dinner, Dimitri tries to cheer me up and offers me some encouragement, saying things like he'll definitely help me out tomorrow and that what he's got in mind will be a surprise. Despite the rough first day I had, I do feel better with Dimitri being here with me. I'm sure that if I had to make dinner for myself after a rough day, my mood would have grown even more sour. Oh girl, right, you probably would have blown up that kitchen. I'm glad he's with me. After we finish dinner, I start to clean things up and do the dishes in the kitchen. Dimitri has gone back to his room. As I dry off the dishes, I keep wondering what Dimitri has in store for me tomorrow. I hope it'll work out as he said so, because my soul will be crushed to bits if I have to experience another day with no sales. I sigh deeply. I mean, my thing is like, girl, you're a new business. Like, people aren't gonna know about your stuff. Like, then and then I don't want to throw spoilers, because I know if you're just brand new to Tailor Tales, I have also done the playlist for Neil. I've done his route as well. That was the first character we did in this game, and I've completed his route and done everything. So if you're new to the channel, please check out that one as well. I have a whole playlist. I'll leave a link in the description for that as well. And so there was like a part in there where she kind of mentioned that she don't really promote her stuff. So I mean, I don't know if that's going to be brought up in this route or anything like that, but that's really important with any type of business. You need to promote it. You need to get the name out there by promoting your stuff, your work. That's just what it is. But I don't know if she's doing all that. That's on her. I don't know. But you know, it happens. Like, it's not, most businesses, they're not going to be like, the first day is not going to be some huge mainstream grand opening as some people try to make it, imagine it to be, or think what it should be, because people, you know, people just don't know. You know, they're probably just walking in to be curious because they see a new store. They're just walking in to view everything, and then just, you know, like, they're like, I'll come back or whatever, or they'll tell friends and just hope for the best. But what can you do? Oh, I was going to clean up. Dimitri's behind me, sounding surprised. I turn my head to answer him, but I'm suddenly left speechless for a second. Glasses. He's wearing his glasses, and he changed his clothes. Even his hair is tousled. Is this what Dimitri looks like when he wants to relax at home? He's been living here for several days now, but this is the first time I've seen him like this. I guess because all the other nights I would have gone to bed already, so I didn't get the chance to see Dimitri in his comfy clothes. It reminds me of when he was younger. He looks more like his old self now. What? He asked. Is there something wrong with my clothes? Yeah, it's tacky. I quickly shake my head, realizing I've been staring at him for a while. It's nothing. I'm just a bit surprised to see you like this. I haven't seen you wear glasses in a while. Dimitri touches the rim of his glasses, looking a bit clumsy. I only wear them right before going to bed. You can't sleep with contacts in after all. You know, I never asked. How bad is your eyesight anyways? My vision gets really blurry when I take my glasses off. I'm around -3.5 in both eyes. I put down the towel in my hand, and instead I turn to Dimitri and reach out towards his glasses. Can I try? I ask, curious what the world looks like through Dimitri's eyes. Sure. Dimitri takes off his glasses, immediately squinting as he does so, then hands them over to me. I take them and slowly slide them on. The rims feel warm because of Dimitri's body heat. I look through the glass, and my eyes start straining themselves to be able to look through the warped view. Wow, this looks really weird, I say. The world looks sharp yet unclear. So strange. Imagine what I'm seeing right now, Dimitri jokes. Not much, am I right? I respond with a chuckle. In a second, Dimitri closes the distance between us, and he hunches over so that he can lower his face enough to be at eye level with me. I'm looking straight into his blue eyes. He holds my gaze, and I'm unable to look away. I can see the fine detail in his irises. They're so pretty, like nebula in space. Dimitri has the prettiest blue eyes. I clear my throat, realizing he's also staring right back at me. He's so close. Give me a little space, would you? I need to be this close to see anything sharp, he says. Oh, y'all just flirting. I am done. I quickly take the glasses off and hand them back to Dimitri, who puts them back on as he removes himself from my personal space. Ah, I can see again, he says in a relieved voice. Whew, being stared at like that while you're that close to each other is kind of nerve-wracking. That reminds me, when we first met, he couldn't see through his glasses. Eventually, when he wiped them clean, he could see clearly again, which meant he could see my shirt was completely see-through. Aha, so that's why you had such a delayed reaction before, I muse out loud. Huh? Dimitri looks confused. Delayed reaction about what? Remember when we met in the rain? You couldn't see that my shirt was see-through until you cleaned your glasses. You simply couldn't see it before. Dimitri's face turns red all of a sudden. He turns away from me in shame and covers his face with his hand. He's turned all shy. It was an embarrassing moment for me all those years ago, but I'm an adult now. It's simply a funny memory to me. I can't help but grin at Dimitri's demeanor. I apologize for looking, he says meekly. I didn't mean to. It's okay, I don't mind. You don't mind me seeing your underwear? Dimitri asks incredulously. I hold up my hands in protest. No, I mean, this was a long time ago. It's okay. I don't blame you or anything. God, Dimitri, I think you've seen me in my underwear enough to last a lifetime. This only seems to turn Dimitri even redder. Please stop talking about your underwear, he begs me. Agree, this conversation topic has grown a little bit too awkward. Yeah, shut up. Then I get an idea. Oh, I know. Wait right here. I leave Dimitri behind in the kitchen before he can ask what I meant. Searching through some of my boxes stuffed in my closet, I finally find what I'm looking for. I take it out of the box and bring it with me back to the kitchen. I hold up Dimitri's old vest in front of him. Look! It takes Dimitri a second to realize what I'm holding. His hand reaches out for it and his fingertips slide down the fabric. You kept it, he says loudly. Oh, he says slowly, almost to himself. Dimitri finally takes it off my hands and looks at it a bit in a daze. Then his eyes meet mine. Why? Yeah, that's kind of creepy. I shrug. Why not? Back then I thought I could return it to you someday, but then I ended up forgetting I even had it. Dimitri smiles at the vest in his hands, a fleeting look of nostalgia gracing his face. Thanks, he says earnestly, smiling at me vibrantly. Better late than never. Although, I wouldn't mind if you never gave it back to me, he says softly. Nah, that's not right. It's yours after all. Now come on, let's head to bed. I hope I'll be pleasantly surprised tomorrow. I won't let you down, he exclaims, smiling widely. Well, if you do, I'm closing down the shop. Oof. Dimitri's smile is sometimes too bright to look at. He's a good guy. Yeah, he's so sweet. Ladies, get you a man like Dimitri. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say, what is this? Okay, achievement unlocked. What did I do? Okay. What is this? That's a cute dress though, but what is this? Okay, I don't know what that was about, but anyway, that was chapter 6 of Dimitri's Route. I hope you guys enjoyed everything. I really did. Again, if you're new to the channel, please definitely leave a comment stating whatever. How do you feel about Dimitri? I know this chapter isn't the best chapter, honestly. It was kind of boring in my opinion, but we got to do what we got to do. The story, it's probably gonna be one of those stories where it starts off kind of like bland, but as we go on, it gets better and better. So just work with it, guys. Be patient, and definitely, guys, please subscribe for more. And I'll be back again soon with the next video. Thanks again for watching.